What is up, folks? Welcome back to another video. That was good timing.
That was pretty good. We're a good team.
Got Fishing with Norm back on the channel today. Now, we are back in Texas. We've been here for like 4 days at this point in time, and you guys have most likely seen a ton of content on my channel, on Norm's channel. Big bass, left and right, challenges, absolute insanity. Pioneer Lake in Texas. Mike and Laura, freaking amazing. But today, is this the first ever on YouTube?
I think this is the first
or
ever
on Fishing
on
YouTube?
Fishing YouTube,
okay.
Yes.
This is historic, guys. So listen up. If you guys love watching the fishing videos, which I know you do because you're here, but you want more like me versus Norm, actual fishing, like do we ever do that?
We don't, because there's always a twist, there's always a challenge.
Always.
But we read the comments and we're always seeing people want to see, okay, like a lot of times we'll do like a budget challenge, somebody gets 50 bucks, somebody gets 200.
Right, so somebody's screwed and somebody's not.
So it's like unfair, but this is level playing field. Everything we want to do, 1 versus 1, no restrictions at the best lake, probably one of the best lakes in Texas.
One of the best lakes in Texas. Exactly what Norm said, guys. We're gonna have 1 boat apiece. We're gonna have all the rods we want, all the lures, basically an actual tournament. I mean, the last 4 hours of light, actual scales. We're gonna weigh every single fish that we're gonna count towards our 5 fish limit. But there's a twist. Now, this was kind of Norm's brainchild. I'd love to take credit for it, but we had this idea last night. I helped you cultivate it, but ultimately it was your idea. Yeah. And it's how we're gonna film this tournament. I'm gonna let you kind of try to explain it, because this was your idea.
So normally, guys, when we do like a fishing challenge or just like a 1v1, we get both perspectives. But on this, me and you are splitting up.
That's right.
So we're not gonna know until these videos go live what happened on the other boat. Like, just like you guys, we have no clue what's going on. So these videos are going up the same exact day.
That's right.
But we're doing this fishing tournament and we're not gonna know who wins.
That's
so the videos up top 5 bass. We weigh every single one.
That's right.
And it's kind of like a surprise with you guys. We get to see who wins the day the videos go up. But normally, we would say who wins at the end of the video, but you're gonna have to see both videos and then you guys will be able to figure out the final winner.
Yeah, exactly. So this video right now on my channel is going to be my 4-hour journey on this tournament. We're gonna document literally every single fish, every lure decision. We're gonna get inside our minds into what we're thinking during an actual tournament, because you guys have got to understand, one, there's like $500 open bounty on the lake record bass on this lake. So we have that going on with the owner. So either one of us could win that tonight. Plus, we have bragging rights between me and Norm. We want to beat each other in videos like this. Nobody's at a disadvantage. Both of us have an equal shot to do well. We've both been fishing this lake. We have all the info on this lake.
There's no excuses. Like, it's
there
literally
no
like
excuses.
it comes down to just who's gonna fish better.
That's right, exactly. Now, so you're gonna see all my fish catches. Make sure to go check out Norm's video, which will probably be dropping
a few hours
later
after this
on
one,
today, and you can see his perspective. And once you've watched both videos, you're gonna know who won the tournament. In fact, we're not even gonna talk during the tournament, so we're not gonna know who's winning. We're just gonna be doing as much as we possibly can to win.
I'm excited, dude.
Dude, I am too. We never get to do this. We never do this. We smacked them last night, me and you, in one of these little plastic boats. We smacked like 35 pounds last night between me and you.
He smacked 35 pounds.
I smacked like 30. You got the last one.
But I got to see how he did it. So that's also the caveat to this. It's gonna be interesting, man. But it's gonna be cool. It's like an actual tournament, but it's just 2 of us, and we kind of get to put, we go fishing every day, but how good are we actually? I guess we kind of figure out in this video.
So guys, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and Norm's channel. Enable the notifications. That way you guys don't miss videos like this in the future. And we got to thinking, this type of collab, this cross-channel collab has never been done before. So why not try it? I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Smash the thumbs up button if you do. But without further ado, no more talking. From here on out, it's straight to fishing. See you guys at the end. All right, Norm.
Okay.
May the best man win. Oh, I think we're stuck. Oh boy. All right, boys. Alrighty. Good luck, buddies. Well, not good luck to y'all. You ready, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Andrew? Yeah.
This,
our team. Dude, if we catch a 10, that's the lake record, and that's a $500 fish.
Dude, I think you got it.
Dude, why not? We've caught a lot of fish. We've caught 6, 7s, 8s. When the only next thing is a 9 and a 10. Guys, I think what we're gonna do is head directly to all this timber right here. I'm gonna try to go past it first and just start working all this flooded timber. It's still hot as Hades here in Texas. I mean, let's see, it's 527 and it's probably 100 degrees still. If it's not 100, it's 97 or whatever. But I'm thinking submerged timber, flipping for right now, save all the moving bait and like kind of power fishing for a little bit later once that sun starts to go down. Now, to accomplish the mission that we have going on here, we've got a few things tied on at first, but that might change. We got like a juicy jig right there, or a thick jig or something on a muscle rod, like 20-pound fluoro. How's that battery doing? Is it good? Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, we're about to be stranded.
Hey, hold up, Norm. We got a problem. Hold on. Are the things tight?
That's 5 right there.
Hey, we're gonna need y'all's help to get back to the dock. We've already broke down. But there's another battery right there, so if you would be so kind as to tow us back in. Man, we started this tournament off with a bang, baby.
We did.
Just broke the motor. the outboard, the big 25 thrust outboard is just blown. That whatever you think's easiest. I just don't know if that battery's any good either. I was gonna test it on the spot, but I don't, because then we're gonna have 2 batteries in here. God. Man, what an exciting tournament on YouTube. One of a kind, never been done. The kind where you break down right away and you can't actually fish the tournament.
That's it.
Stop fishing, you dirty dog, come get us. Okay, all right, that's how you want to play it. All right. So if I catch a 5, that still counts, right? While we're sitting here, since he's still fishing, I'm just gonna pitch the old jig into some timber that's known to produce 8-pounders and throw a backlash. This is a brand new rigged up reel, so.
Captain America right now holding the helicopter on the helipad.
Okay, Andrew, you want to try this again, buddy? Hey, no, I don't think you can catch a fish right now, man. It's supposed to be fair. I'm not fishing. Nope. Nuh-uh. We want to be fair. It's got to be true to the subscribers. And I'm not fishing. We done told them it was going to be equal. We got power?
We got power.
Are you sure? Yeah, now. All right. Let me sit down so I'm not acting as the world's largest sail. And yeah, okay, so same plan as before. We're gonna head to this submerged timber, start flipping a jig, probably a Texas rig as well. I'm thinking of trench hogs. That's really what I was whacking them on last night. So we'll see if anything changes. I'm gonna start flipping all this timber, but you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about here. I mean, this is some good stuff right here. And I'm really liking working the edge of it. All these little gaps and stuff right here in between the wood, every single base of an individual little brush pile. I try to hit as many as I possibly can. Let it sit there for a minute. Hope there's a big bass there. Hope there's a little pullback. And when there's not, I'm just gonna make another cast. He went straight to the hole. Are you kidding me? Freaking Norm. Went straight to the deepest hole, but it just produces all the dinks. I'm so glad he's doing that. Now I can fish this a little bit slower while we're going. Ah, come on, reel. I was never a fan of the Corrado cage, I gotta be honest. Never a fan. I love a Corrado, man. But the K's, not my favorite. Oh, I lost my Kraken crawl, or my Bandito bug. You know what, let's just go to where I wanted to go, you know? I think I'm just complicating this. I wanna get to the very far bit, yeah. Pick up the old Texas rig instead. Just go ahead and throw a trench hog in there. The trench hog is what I was catching these donkeys on last night with Norm, and it was almost stupid how I was catching them, one after the other. Oh, this is beautiful. It's a nice little drift we got going on. Well, I mean, what did I say though, for real? I mean, like, dude, as soon as you make it serious, you just, like, I don't know if y'all are like this. I don't know if any of you guys watching ever fish tournaments or anything. When I fish a tournament, I immediately just get all serious and I just start messing up left and right. It's pretty comical almost. Like just then, I couldn't even make a simple cast with the trench hog because I just want to win. On. Come on out. Oh, he's on the wood. Can you kind of take me in there a little bit? He's probably off. I don't feel him. Come on out of there. I don't feel him anymore. First bite though, in the wood. Of course, I could sit here and say, oh, it felt like a huge fish like Norm does. But let's be honest, you just don't know. I don't think he's on there anymore. Dang, man. Dang. Dude, I freaking hate myself. I didn't get snagged one time last night, bro.
Yeah.
Not one time. I didn't throw a backlash. I didn't Like, I didn't do any of that last night. You know why? Because it wasn't for my channel, so there was no pressure for me to perform at all. Lost a fish, by the way. Definitely had a fish right there. That's good, though. That's a good sign. Maybe the pattern is still valid. Whew. I'm just gonna have to take a deep breath. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to take like a 5-minute meditation / stretching, you know, thing, Andrew. Yeah. I think that's what I need. I'm gonna be able to beat Norm, okay? He's already going to like one of the best spots in the lake because he's worried. In fact, he's dang near violating one of the rules right now that we had that we won't even discuss, but I'll keep my eye on Norm. One thing about Norm, he will cheat. If there's a dub out there for somebody, he will cheat to get it. Ooh, I just saw a bass bust up there. That's another thing to do on this lake, guys. There are millions of shad, okay? Not thousands, millions. And these shad just get loaded up. He's lying. I don't trust a word out of Norm's mouth. He's not gonna rattle me, man. I'm not worried about him. Plus, he's gonna break off and lose like 8 fish today. Or anyways, millions of shad, they get loaded up in here and those bass go airborne for them. You guys are gonna see throughout this video, bass just blowing up randomly, like in the background. It's completely normal here, apparently. You guys see that out there? Just like I said, probably gonna cause me to tie a topwater on at some point in time during this tournament. The way I see it, if I can just get Norm to lose a couple fish and then I catch a good one and he sees it, I just feel like his mentally, you know, mentally Norm's he's just not that strong. Like that right there. That didn't sound very big, but like just bass feeding right next to where we just came through. That is just so weird to me, how aggressive they are. Apparently the strain of bass in here, where did he say they were? Florida F1 strain? Yes. Now, I don't really know. I mean, I know Florida strain is a strain. There's like the northern strain, there's hybrid, there's a tiger bass strain, there's all these different kinds, but Florida F1, I'm not really sure. But apparently they grow fast and they're super aggressive. And we have seen that over the course of 4 days out. This is our 4th day. And they are big and they are aggressive. I can confirm Florida F1 bass are not ones to mess with, if you know what I mean. I got him. Oh, I yanked it out of his mouth. Can you go ahead and kill the motor real quick for me, buddy? Maybe we can just kind of sit down right here and get him to come back. Didn't really feel anything, but there was a fish that kind of picked it up and was swimming off with it. Oh, it's got bit again. Got it that time. All right. A little 2-pounder. Yeah. Okay. Once again, you know, we're just trying to figure out the pattern right now. You know what I mean? We don't need to get crazy. We don't need to build that championship bag the first hour. I just want to get a bag, you know what I mean? And start, oh, they're so aggressive. I'd rather get a bag quickly and then slowly work on improving that bag over time. All right, we'll do an official weight. So we're gonna do this the right way. He's bleeding, of course. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. Wish we had some Mountain Dew. Doesn't that cure the bleeding?
Is that for real?
I think so. I've heard that.
Huh.
Real quick, buddy, these scales. Berkeley scales are the worst scales on the planet, just in case you guys didn't know that. These scales are horrible. Zeroed out, what do we got?
1.15?
115, guy, that's a 2. Jesus, let me put a tungsten weight in his mouth real quick. Okay, well, he's bleeding really badly. Let's just let him go. Basically have a 2-pounder, but let's hope that we cull that fish before this is all said and done. Solid start. The fish was right where it was supposed to be. Now that one was chasing bait, as you guys saw. I guarantee you that was the one that was blowing up on bait right next to the boat. Those are not the ones we're targeting. We're targeting the ones that are below those aggressive, like medium-sized fish. The big ones kind of sit at the base of all this structure. All right, we can honestly chill right here, man. I'm gonna try to hit every single one of these sticks. I'd like to get at least one cast at, guys. That's how I look at floated timber, is I don't wanna just make one cast at like each specific piling. I wanna hit every branch. If there's a big bass anywhere near the bottom of this stuff, I want them to at least see my lure. And an 8 just busted right there. I'm not gonna stay here long. One thing I'm gonna try to do better about today that I'm not really good at, and that's moving. In a tournament situation, it's what pros are always telling me that they do, is that if they're not catching them like they want to, they move on or they change techniques. They're always moving and changing something. So we're gonna try to do good and keep moving until we really figure out where they are and what they're doing. Oh, just had one eat it on top water. I'm back for it. Dude, that was crazy. Bro, I am so sorry.
It's all good.
The sound it made when it hit the camera. Oh my God, the camera's so wet.
Yeah, Dolph, I gotta clean that.
Oh my God. Well, I don't even want to weigh this guy because he's even smaller than the last one. I'm just gonna call him a 2-pounder, honorably, because I'm gonna cull this fish. So I'm so confident I'm gonna cull this fish. You know what? I'll call it a 1.5, which is less than what it is. Yeah, it's a 1.5. Oh my God. Did you see that eat?
Yeah, I saw a lot.
Ate it on top water?
I got a really good view of the fish.
Jeez, yeah, you got a 3D view of the fish just coming right at you, my guy.
Yeah, that was sick.
Well, let's let Andrew clean off that lens and let's keep on going here. All right, guys, check it out. I have something that I really want to share with you guys. I have officially ditched nicotine and tobacco from my life, and I was able to do it with Black Buffalo Zero. Guys, there are so many people out there just like myself, an outdoors person, somebody who doesn't just love fishing, hunting, camping, survival, or whatever, but somebody that has a dirty little nicotine habit. Look, I get it. Those products seem like a lot of fun, but here's the honest truth. Since I was able to kick my nicotine and tobacco habits, I've never felt better. And with Black Buffalo Zero, you don't have to compromise on the ritual. You still get to open this thing the same way as normal dip. You get to pop the pouches or the long cut in your lip just like the real thing. Gives you that same feeling in your lip. The best part is you're no longer ingesting tobacco or nicotine. Guys, I've tried a lot of dip alternatives out there on the market. I've tried them all, in fact. And Black Buffalo, it's not even close. They are the best. They are the most realistic. They feel like the real thing. They taste like the real thing. And they've helped me on my journey, and I know they'll be able to help you too. If you're 21 years of age or older and you visit the website, click the link right at the top of the description, use code LOJO22, and they're gonna give my subscribers, you guys, 22% off your first order to help you jumpstart kicking your habit in the teeth. Big shout out to Black Buffalo for sponsoring one video a month to help fund the silly things we like to do on this channel and help people quit some bad habits at the same time. Give them a chance, guys. Now, back to the video. All right, man, let's go ahead and leave this wood for now. Not a lot of activity there, plus a couple of small fish, so we want to kind of move away from that. Although I know, you know, building a bag, like I said, is what we want to do. But we don't want to build a bag full of 2-pounders. I mean, as good as that would feel, that's not going to win this tournament. What you doing back there? You stuck? Oh. Oh, shoot.
But I will say this is fine.
Andrew, why do we get screwed every single time? Like, literally every single time. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. We're gonna have to head over there. We'll have to tell them, like, look, we can't move. Is there a fucking battery out here that works? Hi. I love you, Norm. Our battery's already dead. We can barely move. Well, we're just gonna have to deal with a disabled boat, I guess. This is something that could happen in a tournament, I guess. But only if it was me involved fishing against Norm, then it would automatically happen every single time. I swear to God, Norm's messing with me, dude. Did he like pay you $1,000 just to hold me down? Cause I'll match it, whatever he did, Andrew. I don't think you would either. I know, but maybe you knew some information about it or something. Take the money. Hell yeah, Andrew. That's why you're a real one. Are we sure those terminals are tight? Like they're not like able to be shook loose? Because, you know, sometimes they don't have great contact. They will fucking do that. You'll think they're dead, but they're not. They just don't have good connection. Is that possible? Because if we're disabled this early in the game, we are in deep trouble, my friend. Like, we're not doing well if we cannot move around. That's not great. So this is the main point on the lake, guys. And this may or may not have been where I caught one of my big fish last night. And I think this point, the water's really low right now, but this point comes way out to here. So if I actually make this cast right there, what I'm figuring is it still slopes down in front of me to probably the deepest water around here, which is what we're sitting in. And I'm trying to catch one of them big bass, you know, looking for some sanctuary in the middle of the day. Some cooler water out here, less pressure. You know, nobody's really fishing this. Everybody's fishing all the structures. So that's where that big one was last night. Maybe they'll still be here, or a bigger one, or I don't know, something. Oh, I just got cranked. Guys, I just got cranked off that point. Oh my gosh. Now we're just gonna try to get this boat positioned and work that again and slower. There's a couple sticks out here, like some brush offshore right there. Perfect cast, right back where I got that bite. And I was just literally dragging it with how we're drifting and just got cranked on the bottom. I'm really, oh, there it was again. Does he have it this time? Yep. I don't know if it's big. Oh, it's better, I think. Yeah, it's better. Here we go. Okay. No, girl. No, girl. Where's my net? Oh, I'm doing it like the pros do it. Woo! Norm is going down with a broken boat. I want that to be recorded in the annals of history that we're going to destroy Norm today with a disabled boat. Now this isn't huge. I was just kind of hyping it up because I want to just want to kill his motivation. I want him to know who did this to him and how badly it was done. This has gotten a little personal, as you guys can tell. Because I think people out there actually think he's a better fisherman than me. Boom, like a 3.5 right there. Once again, not huge, completely fine. We're zeroed. Oh, Norm just got one too. Gosh darn it. There we go. All right, we're zeroed. 3.8, 3.5. So we got a 3.5, a 2, and a 1.5 so far, correct? Boom. Nice fish. Beautiful fish. Hell yeah, chunky head and shoulders. Get on out of here, buddy. I don't want to draw a lot of attention to this. Hell yes, boys, that's what we needed. Hey there. How y'all doing?
You know anybody needs a battery?
I do. We thought we were good. Man, I'm telling you, that's what it feels like.
2 bad batteries.
I told him, I was like, dude, is somebody sabotaging me right now? I was like,
No net, no paddle.
I asked him, I said, did Norm pay you $1,000 to screw me today or what? Because we've already changed batteries once.
I got it. And I got pliers here too.
I think we got some pliers. We did get some pliers,
Sure.
yeah.
We're gonna sit here until you're good, all right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I could not believe it. We switched batteries. I just knew Norm was cheating somehow. I couldn't prove it, but I just knew.
You good? Good.
Yeah? All right, awesome. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all are a lifesaver. Thank you. Now we have to win now because you guys came out here and avenged us. We were just gonna try to win with a broken battery. Right. Just sit off this point and just catch every fish there was. That's right, whatever it takes. That's actually the owner, Mr. Mike right there, and his friend Joe. They have been helping us so much on this little adventure out here at Pioneer Lake for the last 4 days. So big shout out to them. As you guys can see, they are all about facilitating the content. Okay, well, I think the pattern has been set. Slow dragging a trench hog is just as viable as an option right now as it was 12 hours ago. That's good information to know, or 24 hours ago, I should say. There we go. I think that's where the big ones are, just kind of far off. And this is such a good spot right here. Now we can move. I keep forgetting we can move. I'm so used to being in a broken craft. That's a good one. Let's go, dude. He's running so good. That's a dude. This is a big one.
Is it?
Oh, okay. I don't know yet.
Working, dude.
He's not even that big, but he's another like 3. Tournament is ours, Andrew.
Let's go, dude.
If we can fill the boat up with 3s right out of the gate and have 15 pounds sitting there when the sun goes down, they fight so hard, guys. I can't even describe how hard they fight. This is probably this is like a solid 3, I think. Right at maybe like 215 or something. He's a little skinny, and he was hooked in his tongue. Oh, don't do it. Yeah, it's like a 2.5. He's got that weird lateral line on him. It's got that weird pencil line on them.
Yeah,
see
it
that?
does, yeah.
There's some beautiful fish in here, but some of them look a little whack. That's more like a 2.5, but hey, if they're just sitting there like that, we're gonna be able to do some culling eventually. Those big ones are gonna start moving up. Go. 2.8, 2.5. We're really good at guessing. We don't even need scales, people, no. I'm telling you, but we'll do it the official way. 2.5, all right? So we've got a 3.5, a 2.5, a 2, and a 1.5. Is that correct?
Yes.
Jesus, this is gonna be hard to keep track of, bro. Well, hopefully we just start culling eventually, and then we're just catching 5s like we were last night, and it'll be a little easier to keep track of. So right now we've got 3.5 plus 2.5. That's 6 pounds?
Yes.
And then we have a 2, which is 8, and then we have 9.5 total. And that's only 4 fish, so, okay, all right. I'm liking what we got going on here. I don't know if you guys noticed, but that last cast, that was eaten on the fall, by the way. I hadn't even worked it. By the time I took out the slack, there was already a fish on it, yeah. So I'm sure we're gonna end up like skirting around again, just keep working that kind of deeper area. That's like the second one we caught this point, right? I do have that mag draft too. I might throw that around some later. I got a big old swim bait tie up. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but that could come into play for some of these bigs a little bit later on. Dude, Norm's gonna be so mad when he realizes I have the mag draft in this boat. Because last night when we were out here, he wanted it and we didn't have it. And the sun goes down and like the last 30 minutes of the tournament, dude, oh my gosh, he's gonna be mad. All right, more fish out there. Another one, are you kidding me? And he is running. Dang it, we gotta sift through some of these little ones, but at least we're catching them, dude. Holy moly. Get out of there, buddy. They fight so hard, I can't even describe it. Another 2.5 butterball. All right, well, there's number 5. All right, that's a 2 1/4 maybe, I don't know. And they're just busting by the boat. All right, this is fish number 5. Zeroed. Oh wow, that's just a 2. Okay, I thought it was a little bigger than that. All right, so that's fish number 5, correct?
Correct.
And that gives us 11 pounds.
11 pounds.
And now we just gotta start culling some of these small ones. 11 pounds, hey, that's not bad. We caught our limit in 30 minutes with a crippled battery too.
That's true.
For most of it. That was the first fish we caught with a good battery, I think. So, or second fish. I think we're gonna continue on with a lot more of the same. Maybe try to throw that swim bait some more, change locations a little bit. But I think we figured them out. Now we just gotta wait for the big ones to start coming out. We're actually good right here, man, honestly. Because I'm gonna start fishing out a little deeper. This is perfect. This is where we caught all those fish. Now I can start fishing the deeper level. So this is kind of like the shallow level, the intermediate level. Deep stuff's really out here. That's where I want to get it. I'm assuming this point, the feature of the point goes all the way out and maybe at the very end of the yellow brick road out there. I'm hung, okay.
I thought you had a...
If that was a fish, that was the share lunker right there. That was the $5,000 share lunker 13 pounder. I want to work the edge of this little cove right here because I got blown up on in a different video on a buzzbait. And that fish, I swear to you guys, bent my buzzbait at a 90-degree angle, so the top wire looked like this and the bait with the hook part looked like that. It was incredible and it shook me off. Probably a very large fish. We're not gonna stay here long though. I just wanna hit like the deep portions around it, and then I wanna start working all this timber that's flooded all throughout the dam. That's another area of this lake that just hasn't been hit as well as it should be. I got hammered. Oh, I felt that on slack line, bro. Slack line. Yeah, got cranked. There's this random little brush bed right there. Jeez, man. You feel something like that on slack line, you are scared at that point. And something just busted right there too. There's probably just 5 bass just on it, taking turns, hammering bait. Freak, I'm on the tree.
No.
You see the bite?
Yep.
I was over the tree. Oh yeah, I don't think he's still there. Yeah, we got to go get that, buddy. It happens all the time when you're fishing brush. Your line, like your hook, your lure goes in the water, right? And you never see it again. But your line's like over the top of all these branches and stuff. So when that, oh, it came off,
Sick.
So when the bass eats it, you set the hook and your line's like weirdly shaped, or it's like weirdly blended through multiple sticks, and it just, the fish is just gone, if that makes sense. And you're just squigging your line all up too. That's a struggle because you know there's fish there, so you have to fish it. You can't just ignore it because you know it's a problem. Definitely fish all over it though. That's why I set the hook so stupidly too, like up high like that, because I was trying to get them up over the branch that I knew I was on. I'm pulling a Norm from last night. Another bite. Tons of bites on the trench hog so far, that's good. This dam is just lined with brush. There's so much brush, there's deep water, there's bait everywhere, so there's bass everywhere. This is that mag draft I was telling you guys about. Now this is not really when I want to be throwing this, to be honest, but I just want to pull it out a little bit and just kind of stretch out her legs, you know, stretch out her sea legs. Get this swim bait ready to catch some mondos here in a little while. It's one of those lures though, it's not really meant to be worked fast, at least that's my understanding. I think it's just kind of meant to give them that big target, that easy meal opportunity that the big ones are really looking for this summer. Are you kidding me? Well, then eat my swim bait, bro. If you're eating bait like that, You have to see this bait. Now that just don't make any sense. Are you? That fish is chasing bait right there. How does it not see that big bait? It does roll when you go fast. That's not cool. That's grass. Oh, something's waking me. Oh, did you guys see that? Oh my gosh. Big fish waked on that swim bait, but didn't eat it. And you do have to fish this thing slow, dude, for it to not turn over on its side. There it was again. He's still there. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Oh my gosh, I don't think I was on, but what the heck's going on here? I don't like the fact they waked on this thing and didn't eat it. I got to be honest with you. I may be a little bit premature. I may be like an hour too soon with a bait like this, if you guys know what I mean. Oh, I just got hit. Oh, I thought I had him. No. I got hit 100,000%. Got like just cranked the back half of, I guess, and just didn't get the hook. Probably wasn't the fish we're looking for, and I got pulled into the grass. I swear though, that was not grass. It was a clear as day bite. I mean, you're fishing this thing so slow, you're gonna feel a bite. He's definitely been chewed on. So how you guys doing? I mean, I know I don't want to know anything, but I mean, what do you think? Yeah? How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm kind of having fun. Now that I can, we went through 3 different batteries. That ain't big, Norm. Nobody's believing it. It's just really far away. Very normal. Normal, you get it? It's a drum. I refuse to believe it. Come on, that line's just gotta be begging to break.
Big bass, dude. Giant bass. Giant bass, Ryan. Oh.
Don't get him.
Come here. Oh my. Yeah.
So I just one. It's not even eating it yet. Not even worried about it. Not even worried about it. It's not even that big, guys. Don't even let them hype you up. It might be like a 4 or 5. Or it could be a 10. I don't know. I really couldn't see it. Oh, but dude, we're good. I'm not even worried. Trying to impress me. I'm not even gonna look at it. Didn't even look at it. Plus, it's a 5-fish limit, Andrew. It's not a big bass challenge. You're not looking for big bass. I mean, of course, that's gonna help, but you gotta have the biggest 5, okay? Now, Norm's always good for 1. He can pull 1 out of his rectal cavity every now and again, but he can't pull 5. And see, I've done it last night. I've already did this. Ooh, I just got cranked. Ow, deep, that feels good. Come here, girl. Oh, let's go. You take that big bass. Get it out of here, Norm. We got some too. Oh, he's barely hooked. Oh no. Barely hooked from the cheek. This is gonna cull our smallest one. Oh, the net always gets stuck on stuff. Come here, girl. Woo! He can take that big bass and just get it out of here. It's not a 1 bass competition, it's a 5 bass competition. It's not as big as his, but it doesn't matter. Psychologically, he's gonna be like, damn it, man. Oh! So strong. It's like a 4, 3.5. Okay, where's the scale? Dear Lord.
We lost.
yeah, we lost. Competition's over. Don't. Oh wow, she's good to go.
Yeah.
She didn't need any water. I got my thumb like in her soul because she tried to pull off just now.
I think trying to hide it over here. Oh, you have to weigh that one?
Ow!
Oh no.
Oh, 311. Okay.
Oh.
So we got rid of. We got rid of our what?
2.
Our 2. Did we cull the last one? Oh yeah. Oh, wait. What were we culling though? The 2?
Culling, right?
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
our
so.
smallest fish, wasn't it?
No, we had a 1.5.
Oh,
Remember?
that's fact. That's right.
Yeah, we had a 1.5. So we replaced that with a 3.5, right? Is that what we just did?
Yep.
And then that adds 2 pounds to our total, so we're at 13 pounds now,
Yep.
right?
That's
And our smallest fish is a 2.5 now. That's how this is going.
Dude, we're winning. 100%. You've only caught 1.
That's the first fish you've caught that was worth the damn, dude. We've been on the grind.
Oh, yeah?
I'm smiling from ear to ear, my friend.
You think that was my biggest one?
I know it was your biggest one. For facts, and it wasn't even that big. That's nothing. I caught 4 bigger than that last night. Well, we got a coal, the smallest one.
Yeah, but I thought you would probably have been over your phone Nathan's out.
Well, I mean, God, that was a 4. What do you want me to do? Not coal a 3.5? An hour into the tournament? Yeah. Why don't you think about that for a second? I'm just talking complete garbage, but it's fine. I'll do that later on this evening. Yeah, I got you. All right, well, I can't tell from the smack talk if they're doing better than us or not.
I can't either.
I think we're like on the same. I think we're comparable. I think that was by far the biggest fish he's caught today.
Not far.
So that means he's probably caught some 2s, maybe some 3s like us. So I think this is probably close at this point. God, this thing is dragging so good. It's just gonna get cranked. I'm waiting for it to happen. I've got good bottom contact right now. This thing is just swimming like a little salamander across the bottom, kind of slow. Check out the new Guggen prototype, the Guggen Black, like the Elite. This is some serious freaking stuff right here. It's like a little sneak peek. I don't even know if I can show you guys this. This might even be too much. I might be fired tomorrow, but I'm not fired today. So let's keep fishing. We've had the chance to play with these rods a lot over these last 4 days, and they are so sick. They're high end, obviously, by looking at them, and once you feel them, you guys are gonna be in love. So like right here, if we could try to just stay in this vicinity, because now I can fish all around this point, deep and shallow. Oh, did you need help? This is our point, we're working it? So you have to pick another one, you know?
What do you mean?
Now we're talking like Mike Iaconelli. Ryan, if you lead him to victory, that's not going to be good for your standing at the Lojo Fishing Enterprise, okay? You should be trying to make him lose. No, dog. No, I know that's your plan. Oh my. Shearlunker! It's fine.
Probably set the hook on him a little bit better if you want to win this thing.
It was a rock and I knew that, so I didn't want to make a big deal about it.
Oh yeah, those elusive rocks in the middle of the Texas lake.
Yeah, that flooded timber type stuff. I think that was a fish actually.
Really?
Well, we were like drifting. There was a lot going on just then, and I was talking about Shearlunker program. That may have distracted me. Ah, get him back out there. Dude, y'all need to back the freak up off me, man.
Yeah, we're just going where the wind takes us. You're moving towards us with the trolling motor.
Man, we've been sitting on this point for half an hour, my guy. Now you're fishing the inside of the point, which is past the rule. That's a 1 pound penalty. You keep on talking, there's fish next to your boat. Sa! Nothing matters, Norm, until it gets dark. I told you guys he would cheat. Look, see the way he reacted, you know, he knows how much he's cheating. You started fishing the point. I looked over here. Oh, God. Give me that 3. No, we actually don't even have to, Norm. Thank you very much. Because that isn't, definitely not bigger than a 2.5.
Definitely not.
Ah! Get back, Bertha. I can't hear you over the fish in my boat. Okay, we don't have to weigh that, Norm. Get it out of here. Look at him trying to fight this 1 pounder. It's not even a giant. It's a 4 pounder. It's not even a giant. He's completely overreacting.
As always.
I'm not even worried, okay? I put the hurting on last night. I can do it again. Yeah, right. Ain't nobody believing that, boy. I can see the fish. It's not even big. It's a freaking normal fish. What a liar. What a complete piece of garbage. I cannot wait to break the state record tonight. The lake record, excuse me. And stuff a sock in it for him. Doesn't matter. He's already got a 2 pound penalty anyways for the rules that I'm just making up as we go. I've already seen the fish. I mean, ain't nobody out here buying this.
It's kind of hard to miss it. If it's big, you got to see him pretty good.
Hold up. You're right, it's not gonna help our bag at all. Oh, that's actually a 3. That will get rid of a 2.5 right there. You must be joking. No, we don't. Not for you. And every fish you kill is also a pound penalty. So you're about to have 3-pound penalty, is that right? I don't think that's gonna, you think that's a 3?
Probably not.
I don't think so. It's not gonna matter. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm so confident it's not gonna matter. I'm so confident 3s aren't gonna matter here soon that I don't know, just confident. A 3 is not gonna make the difference in this, I hope. Of course, now that I've said that, it most certainly will. I'm gonna lose by like 2 ounces and be like, free! I should have weighed that one fish that was probably 2 ounces bigger than my smallest. Shipwow. I switched to old black and blue flake, which was kind of the move last night. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a freaking donkey. He's in the wood though. Take me to him, Andrew. Oh, he's still on there, he's still on. He's about to swim out. He's still on there. Did it come out? God, he's trying to go. Oh, that's good right there, that's good, that's good. He's trying to get out. I'm gonna try to let him swim out of it. Dang it, dude. He's freaking snagged, but he's on there.
Dang.
He's still on there. He's still pulling right now. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I gotta do something. Talk about frustrating, dude. Holy moly. Got one on there right now, and I can't do anything. He's probably not still there, but hey, that's a good sign, man. That's the first piece of brush we've hit. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That one good? Freak me. Put the camera down. You gotta do it yourself. Always in the brush pile. Oh my God. Ryan. It's not over. That seems, it's okay. I don't think it's gonna do anything for us again. Did we still have that 2.5 that we had to call? Or did we already do that?
We already called that.
Yeah. I hope it was worth it. Just whooped your own ass for no reason. That's not gonna help us. Especially not if he's catching literal 6s and 7s right next to us. Well, it's fine, I'm not upset about it or anything though. Oh, it's still early. I know it seems, I don't know, it seems, it's hard to tell where they actually are, but I have seen them catch 2 pretty good fish. So they're definitely ahead of us, but I don't think it's like an insurmountable, you know, deficit. I should definitely be frogging some of this. I just don't think I'm gonna forgive myself if I start frogging and then somebody catches a giant on a trench hog. Maybe just kind of keep us right here for a second, or just kind of kill it. I really don't want to go anywhere. Jesus, that's not the right size. I was pulling him up out of the water. Dear God, man. Stop. Now see, dang it, you messed up my frog and everything. I was pulling him out of the water and chased him out. Ow. Frog bite though. Definitely cool. Just blew my whole spot on a 2-pounder. Gosh darn it. At least we know topwater is an option though for these fish. That was a crazy bite, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Dear God, he chased it out of the water. That's why I just think the big ones are deep, man. I don't know. It's weird. There's plenty of like small and medium-sized fish that are aggressive and they're like shallow, but the big ones just seem like they're deep. Oh, God, I don't know if I have him, dude. God dang, huge blow up in the lily pads, immediately snagged. He's definitely not still there. Is this the daily grind that we just have to go through, Andrew? Is that what this is? All this struggling? Getting a little sick of it.
Once you break through, man.
Yeah, I know. When's the breakthrough gonna happen? I'm kind of trying to be patient here, but I need something to go my way. Yeah, let's go that way.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy, Mojo. That was freaking cool, dude.
Yeah, that was a cool bite. He ate that frog so good. Jeez. Not gonna help us, but dang, man. Top water. Look at how he ate that frog. Oh! These fish will beat you up here, dude.
That's what I've noticed.
These fish will kick your butt. Look how my guy ate that frog. All right, you know what, bro? If you don't want to be on YouTube, then I'm just gonna send you back to your family. Don't shoot him anymore, Andrew. He wants to be a tough guy. Get out of here. I'm a little frustrated.
What happens?
Yep. Well, the reality is, as much as I want to beat myself up right now, the reality is, if we can put together, we can catch 2-3 good fish this evening, which is very possible, and how last evening was. We could get right back in this thing. So we're not that far off now, but they're definitely ahead. And we haven't culled in a long time, man. I don't like that. It was nice when we were just culling every time we caught a fish. Kind of got used to that, and now I'm a little freaked out that we haven't culled in a while. Not big. I can already tell it feels like one of those evenings where like one team catches way more fish, the other team just gets luckier. Frick. Beautiful fish. There's just a donkey just sitting right there. Do something about that. Drag slip, of course. Feels a little better, maybe.
Looks a little better.
It's a little better. Okay, that's what we needed. That's what we needed to get back into this thing. There's just rods sitting everywhere. This is such a... Oh, yes. Woo! God dang, we needed that so bad. So we're at 13, what are we at, 13 pounds?
13 pounds.
And we have left to cull
3.5.
at 3.5, which this will be up 3.5 probably. How is that possible? So that means we have just a, stop, you sharp tooth bastard. I'm just having a hard time remembering what we have. It's a 3, it's a 3.5. So that means we just have a bunch of 3s at this point, basically?
Yeah, basically.
Basically, we just have like, well, that means we'd have 15 pounds. You see what I'm saying? There had to have been another small one we forgot about.
Yeah.
But this one's definitely 3. Yeah, I don't know where we are weight-wise, so I'm just gonna weigh this guy just so we have some documented evidence that we caught all 3s today, and like a 4 on one of them. 3, 3.5, 3.9. So got a bunch of 3.5s apparently. Wherever the hell the math is on that, I don't even know. I feel like, oh, Jesus! I got it. Norm's just watching me over there. God, my thumb is so screwed. Guys, what we're gonna do at the end of this whole thing, we're gonna solve the weight and everything at the very end. I don't know if we'll put it on the screen or if we'll calculate it, but we're gonna put the final weight. We'll calculate it, make sure we got it right, because that's why we're gonna weigh all these fish. So don't you worry. I know I'm butchering how much we have, but we'll figure it all out. Oh, y'all are good, man. That's not on my lure. Don't worry. That's on a tree branch that I'm snagged on. Don't worry, everybody. I did not get hit. I don't want to alarm anybody with that 10-pounder that just hit a tree limb next to my snagged lure. Correct. That is what just happened. I know. It's pretty insane. And at this point in time, my fishing career might be coming to an end. I think this might be the last tournament I ever fish of any kind, even if it's like a joke tournament. Like if Norm just wants to put the word tournament in a title, I'm just gonna say, no, man, not doing it. Why? This is why, guys. It just makes the fishing so much less fun to me. I don't know why. All right, let's head to the dam, or to the point, because I have to take a break for my mental health. little guy on the swim bait though. Mag draft fish. Dude, that was such a killer bite. Those big swim bait bites are so cool, and this is not a fish that we need right now, but man, oh, look at that. That's a cool bite, man. Oh, why do I keep high sticking these fish like this, dude? Acting like I'm not a professional over here. Give myself a little slack. Where are the pliers though? Dude, mag draft fish. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
Man, not helping us in the scorecard, but anytime you get to fish with one of these big bad boys, it's such a cool bait. It's real easy to work them slow. They don't sink very fast, so they're real easy to use, even in like shallow water, which is kind of what we're fishing right now, like shallow, grassy water. And I'm barely reeling it, and it swims so good like I showed y'all earlier, but I'm kind of just planning on working this whole flat right here down to some more sunken timber, and the whole time I'll probably be throwing this either the swim bait or the Texas rig in the timber, just kind of depending. And I might pull out the frog that we have tied on too, but I kind of have narrowed it down to those 3 options. I haven't completely given up. God, I'd love to catch the lake record on this bastard. It's possible, dude. I mean, honestly, like I was talking to the owner a lot about swim baits, and he was talking about that kid or wherever, maybe it was his son, that throws all these big swim baits and catches them all the time in the late afternoon, shallow around wood. I just got bit on my last cast too, but I didn't say anything. It was just kind of like a nibble, but definitely got bit. So I'm kind of gaining a little bit of confidence with the swim bait in my hand. Life is just always on just balancing by a fucking thread. The life as you know it is just always just dangling there.
Can change literally in an instant.
Like this fish bite is about to change us. And I can't get out of his mouth. That was so epic. If I could have driven the hook set right there, we were like in a deep life conversation, man.
We were.
That was such a good bite. I don't know how he didn't have it. That was really weird. We're gonna probably have to head back to where everybody else is migrated now, because I'm just hearing like hooting and hollering left and right, and I'll be damned if there's gonna be hooting and hollering on this lake that's not involving us. I just got yoinked too. Just to let you know, well, don't worry, I'm on a tree now. So, yeah. Well, I got doinked, and then, you know, and then it wasn't a doink. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, man. Some days it's not your day, man. That day might be today. Thing is hefty. Even the Aquafina, it's got a little ass. Oh, I just tore my pants like a... Holy shit, what was that? Damn, that's like the inside of my lining or a pocket. Oh yeah, I just tore a fat ass hole in my pants, bro.
Oh yeah, you did.
Check that out, buddy.
How'd you do that?
I'm getting water for my friends here. I'm doing a good deed, and I tried to slide off the dock back into the boat, and I just got wham bamboozled.
Nice shot I'm getting.
Yeah, I got a nice back end, I think. Yeah. You know, at least like an 8 out of 10. I don't know. We'll see what Norm thinks about it. We've approached the golden hour, folks, and this, a lot of people's opinion, is the best time of the day to fish, bar none. So I'm gonna continue whipping around this swim bait, working our way back to the rest of the group, and then throwing Texas rigs in this timber. I mean, that's just been what we've done all day, and it can't seem to get a bite doing much else. Well, I just got cranked. It's like, what can I do about that? You know what I mean? Like, he just, same thing, dude, took my whole trench hog. Like, what can I do about that? When you got a fish that's that powerful and can do that, you don't have any control in that situation. You just have to hope that the fish eats the lure really good, you know, so you can bury the hook. And they're coming up to us too. I miss a fish. Let me see if I can get back in here, because that felt like a solid thud. Norm's gonna come cut in front of me and catch my fish, and then say he's not a cheater. Oh Lord. And he's in a tree. And he's, come on. Not gonna get a 3.5 out. At least we caught a fish though, man. It's been a while.
It has.
Of course we took a break, but I mean still, it's been a little bit of a while. Dang it, man. I swear we started off so good today. Do you remember that?
We did.
We started off, got a quick limit, caught a pretty decent one in there, you know, out deep, like a 4-pounder. Dang, man, when